I'm Mr. Guthrie, and I teach botany, among other things. Botany is the study of plants. May not sound that exciting, and when I first found out that I was going to teach this class, I said to myself, what? Plants? But then I got into it and did a little more research and discovered it's my favorite class to teach. Botany is taught in the fall. It's a fall semester class every year because we start off the year by collecting some leaves from trees. And if that were in the spring, it'd be a little bit difficult to do that in the middle of winter in January. So in botany, we do a number of activities, different labs throughout the year. We do several labs with microscopes, looking at different tissues of the plants, the roots or the stems and things like that, and just kind of comparing the different cells and how they work, the microscopic anatomy of them. The other big project that we do, the class is pretty famous for, is the leaf collection. And in that, my students go around all around the building, around their neighborhoods, around the mountains in the area, and collect leaves from tree species that live here in Western Pennsylvania. My favorite part of botany is probably right at the beginning, when we talk about the trees of Western Pennsylvania. We talk about a total of 50 different trees. Not that that's all that's here. There's quite a few more than that, but kind of focus in on 50 trees that are easily available and easy to find in Pennsylvania. And then I send my students off into the world to try to find those trees. And we do a lot of talking about what the human uses of those species are, how we use them for everything, just for shade, from shade trees to medications to foods and drinks and things like that. So just show how they're relevant to us. Students should pick botany mainly because they don't want to. That may seem weird. I also teach zoology, and every year I get almost twice as many kids sign up for zoology than they do botany. Reason being is animals are cooler. Most kids tend to like animals better, find them more interesting, which makes sense. I was the same way. But then I started teaching both of these courses years ago and realized real quick I kind of like trees better than I like people in lots of ways. I just really find it very interesting. And that being said, I think it translates in the class. I tell kids all the time when they hem-haw about maybe signing up for botany, I ask them, well, what do you know about botany? Or what do you know about plants? And the answer is usually nothing. Or if I say, name 2 types of trees, I hear the answer, Christmas tree and everything else. And that's not the case. There are so many types of trees out there. So that's my answer. The reason to sign up for botany is because you don't know anything about plants, and that's why you sign up for a class, is to come learn something. All right, before you take botany, you should just know that it's a semester course, so worth half a credit. Factor that into your schedule. The first part of the class is indeed the leaf collection, which is some work, but it's fun too. You'll hear some kids tell you, oh, that was so terrible. But that's usually the kids that wait till the last week of the assignment being due to do it. You have about a month and a half to do the assignment, but as long as you get out there early and kind of start looking around, it's kind of a fun activity to do with your friends and family, kind of get out into the wilderness a little bit and then collect some leaves and trees. So it really can be a lot of fun. So that's a big part of the class, and it makes it enjoyable.